Good evening, guys. Today we are going to continue today with octal division. So I have a question: 554 base 8 divided by 4 base 8. Now this is it. Now the first thing to do is to create table. So you create your table of octal and you create a table for decimal because you're going to be needing it. So it will really help a lot. Create the table of octal, create the table for decimal. Then after creating your tables for base 8, firstly you convert your 4 base 8 to base 10. How? We know how to convert base 8 to base 10. This is 4 times 8. This is 0. And this is 4. 8 raised to power 0 is 1. That's equals to 4. So that's 4 base 8 in base 10 is still 4. So this is it here. So you first convert the one you are dividing with to base to decimal to base 10. So you have your base 8 table and you have your base 10 table. So this base 8 table, you will remember how we do the multiplication. You multiply as usual. So this 4 times 2. This 8, that's 8. 8 in 8, that's 1, remainder 0. So 4 times 3 is 12. 8 in 12, that's 1, remainder 4. 4 times 4 is 16. 8 in 16, 2, remainder 0. 4 times 5 is 20. 8 in 20, that's 2, remainder 4. 4 times 6 is 24. 8 in 24, that's 3, remainder 0. 4 times 7 is 28. 8, how many 8 can we see in 28? That's 3, remainder 4. Then you go to your decimal part. 4 times 3 is 8. 4 times 3, the decimal will be normal, but the octal, we only need number between 0 and 7. So this is how you do the octal. That's why we first did the multiplication before we come to division. So for the decimal, just our normal way of multiplying. 4 times 3 is 12. 4 times 4 is 16. 4 times 5 is 20. 4 times 6 is 24. And 4 times 7 is 28. So that's that for that. So then you start by saying we want to remove 4 in, how many 4 can we see in 554? So now you start with the first one, 5. Because this is 1, so you pick 1 out of the 554. So you turn 5 to base 10. This 5 is in base 8. You take it to base 10. That's 5 times 8 raised to power 0. That's 5 times 1. That's equals to what? 5. So 5 base 8 in 5 is what? To base 10 is 5. So now, then, you have this in base 10, you have this in base 10. They are both in base 10. So your 4 in base 10, how many 4 can we see in 5? These are base 10s. So how many 4 can we see in 5? You go to your base 10 table. That's 1. It can only go once. You write your 1. It will remain 1. So leave your remainder for now. So 1 times 4 in base 8 is 4. So you minus it. 5 minus 4, that's 1. So you bring down 4 cannot go in 1, so you bring down the next one. Bring down this 5. So you want to remove 4 in 15. That 15 is in base 8. Take it to base 10. So that's 1 and 5. 1 times 8 plus 5 times 8 is 0, this 1. This is 8 plus this 5 times 1. That's 5. This is what? 12. No, this is 13 rather, sorry. This is 13. So now, your 4 in base 10, and I have my 15, that's 1, 5 in base 10 also. So 4 in base 10 divided by 13. How many 4 can we see in 13? In base 10, that's 3 times, that's 12. So it will go 3 times, leave your remainder for now. So 3 times 4 in base 8, that's what? 14. 1 4 rather. So you negate it, that's 1. So you bring down your 4. So you continue. Your 4 here in 1 4. The 1 4 is in base 8. You don't divide the base 8. You take it to base 10 first. So your 1 4 in base 10, that's 1 times 8, is in base 8. Plus 4 times 8 is 0, this one. So this is 8 plus this 4. So this plus this is 12. So now you can now say your 4 base 10 and this also is in base 10. So how many 4 can we see in 12? That's 3. Come to your decimal table. When you are dealing with decimal, you come to the decimal table. So this 4 in 12 is 3 times. Can go 3 times rather. So you write your 3. So 3 times 4 is what? In octal. 4 times 3 is what? 14. That's 1 4. So this minus this is what? 0 0. So this is just the beginning of octal. This is just like the simple aspect. So the first thing is what? Convert your 4 to base 10. So when you get your 4 in base 10, you do your octal table and you draw your base 10 table. So your octal table, you remember we do octal multiplication. If you have a remainder, put it at the back. So, and your base 10 table, the normal way of multiplying your 5 base 8 also to the base 10. So you divide it. How many 4 can we see in 5? The base 10 aspect. We say 1, which is this. Leave the remainder. 1 times 4 will be what? In octal. That's 4. Please, if you don't understand any part of this, just drop it in the comment section. Thank you.